What's up, guys? Cassandra Carson here from Paralandra and the Life Project, and you're listening to the Weekly Pour podcast.
Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan. You're listening to me right here and watching on the Weekly Pour podcast.
Hey, this is Frank Fletcher. You're listening to the Weekly Pour podcast with TBT and Ace.
Hey guys, this is John Karabi from, just about every band but APA, and you are listening to the Weekly Pour. Turn it up.
I'm Logan, right?
Yes.
That's how All right, I'll go now. What's up, everybody? It's Logan from All the Pretty Things, and you're listening to TBT and Ace on the Weekly Pour podcast.
Hey guys, it's LVII, and you're listening to the Weekly Pour. Great metalheads, crazy music, because we all bleed metal. Ciao.
My name's Reggie, and you are listening to the Weekly Pour podcast. Thanks so much for joining the most amazing twosome out there.
Welcome to the Weekly Pour podcast. Here are your hosts, TBT and Ace.
I think we're here. What's up?
Barely.
It is episode 57. I, of course, am TBT. That guy over there is Ace. I got it right.
Is a hot mess.
It's only taken 57 episodes to totally still screw up as we try to get prepared and get things going. I have no idea if my microphone's going to cut out. I have no idea if you're going to cut out.
Shit. I'm plugging things in and shit's sparking over here.
That's not a good thing. Holy
Damn.
crap. I can't even see out of my damn glasses.
It's like I'm vacation cursed.
Yeah, or something. I'm gonna push this button here, and hopefully, can you still hear me?
Yes,
son of a bitch. No, I just pushed a button because I'm letting I'm getting things out of my way. Good grief! What a freaking day! It's almost like we've never done this before.
We are not professionals.
No, by any means.
So it just occurred to me with the new intro you did. I just heard Reggie, and I've heard it a million times, but Reggie says the most amazing twosome out there. Is she talking about us or you and her?
So how was your week?
I don't know yet.
She's talking about us.
Okay.
I did question that. You know what? Hang on. I got to jump in the chat. Chat, we see you. Wesley ban you. I shouldn't have put anything on there about asking if people had questions because you've automatically jumped in there. Which one of you is the better looking host, TBT or Ace? We're equal. And and why is it TBT? Well, that's a story that you're not going to hear.
It's dirty.
It is. It's dirty. Very dirty. Who's in the chat right now? Wes, of course, Natalie, our moderator. Good to see that you made it. Wasn't sure if you were, but we won't even talk about that. And who else is in there? Oh, look, my other half is in there. I've got to be good. I got to be careful.
Oh, we have stuff to talk about on that end.
We do?
Didn't you have a christening of the Garage Mahal?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Why not?
I have no idea.
I was out of town.
No.
So I figured you had the 4th of July
No. I got to tell you about my 4th of July. So my 4th of July
was not in the Garage Mahal.
No, it was in my house. I didn't even leave my house.
Okay.
Didn't even leave. Just, you know what? It's the 4th of July. I don't care about watching everybody's fireworks or seeing people post stupid videos of their fireworks. We get it. It's the 4th of July. I know you did. I was not going to call you out. However, but no, we stayed home. And because that was a Tuesday and then had to go to work on Wednesday. So that night, I'm going to spend this entire episode trying to clean these stupid glasses. So that night, the 4th of July night, of course, you know, we live outside of town and everybody blows everything up around here. And I'm assuming my polar bear, or as some people call it, a Great Pyrenees,
right.
He likes to he just roams. He free roams at night, but we bring him in the house, so he free roams in the house. At some point, he did something, and the next morning we wake up and letting him out before we go to work and all that fun stuff, and he's limping. Like he's limping. He's not even putting any weight on his paw at all. Keep in mind his paw is like that big around.
Right.
And for those that are listening, it's big. It's like the size of a pot pie. You never thought you would ever hear a dog's paw compared to a pot pie. However, so we keep an eye on him a couple days. He starts to not eat. He doesn't want to go out. He's just laying still. He's in pain. So we end up. I call the vet, and the vet cannot get him in until today. So I actually took him today, and they said that upon feeling his stuff and all that, they figure that he either A, has a slight tear in his ACL,
You know where to go.
or B, he has a severe sprain to the ankle. It is a sprain to the ankle. I am not dealing with another ACL.
Do dogs have ankles?
I don't know, an elbow.
We didn't know they had ACLs.
Yeah, exactly. So it's either an elbow, an ankle, I don't know. All I know is that they gave him some drugs and hopefully it helps because I don't want to go through another ACL. My shepherd tore her ACL and had to get
Right.
that surgically repaired. She was out for the playoffs, didn't make the finals. I mean, she was completely out. So it was ridiculous. I can't even get centered on this stupid thing this week.
That story is in our archives,
Yes.
but I don't know which episode.
It's episode something or another. Which
we talked
is
about that.
Yeah, that's the technical term for it. So yeah, that was my day today. Was I worked most of it, left, had to get him looked at, and yeah, now he's got drugs. So we'll see how that goes. I am thinking about just giving him whiskey, but
That
apparently
usually works.
yeah, I for whatever reason I don't think it is. But so yeah, hopefully it's not the ACL. If it is, then I'm just gonna. Well, I probably shouldn't say it, but it's not going to get fixed.
What will you do? Tape it?
No,
Knee brace?
no. You don't need
How
that
old is your
leg.
dog?
How old
No.
is he? He's like 2, maybe.
Okay, so he's got a lot to live for.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so we will probably just amputate.
yeah. I mean, I've been watching. I watched all of The Walking Dead, and all the other shows after it, and now I'm watching the new one with Negan and Maggie, where they're in New York City, and I know how to do this. I know exactly how and where to cut it and how to cauterize it because I've watched it. All I need is metal and a fire.
Is that show still on?
Well, yes and no. This is a spin-off of the original, which is
Another one?
now, well, the original Walking Dead. This is a spin-off. It is called Dead City, I think is what it is, but it's The Walking Dead Dead City, and it is Negan and Maggie. The premise is that Maggie's son, Herschel, who she had with Glenn, yeah, I know, he was kidnapped by some dude that used to work with Negan before Negan decided to be a good guy or not so bad guy. So, yeah.
Well, and that's what we do with characters. We have to soften the curves on them, the edges, make them more anti-hero instead of bad guy.
Right.
And
Right.
and then we can justify liking them because he's a popular character.
Right.
But it's like Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is a homicidal maniac, but everyone likes her, so we have to kind of tone that shit down.
Kind of like me. My wife tells me that I'm an asshole, but yet everybody seems to like me.
That's me.
See? That's why we do a podcast.
So we can be assholes.
Yeah, so we can be assholes, but yet everybody can like us. Sorry, Mom. I know you're listening. She'll probably
So,
text me in a minute. Stop.
so is Fear the Walking Dead still on?
Yes. It is on the summer break. It'll come back in the fall, but this is the last season, so it's finishing up.
Okay.
But yeah, so well, on top of that, there's 2 more spinoffs coming.
Why?
Because there's The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon.
You're lying.
No, not lying. Daryl is going to be in France. Yeah.
How do you get there on his motorcycle?
I'm going to say took a ship, I think. I don't know. And there's going to be The Walking Dead, Rick and Michonne.
I thought Rick was dead.
No, he ain't dead. Spoiler alert. Ruined that for whoever hadn't watched it.
Where's Carl?
Oh, dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they killed him off. Spoiler alert number 2.
The last time I watched, and I remember Carl found a girl. He found a girl. They had a little sweet romance going for a minute.
Yeah.
And that must have been sealed his fate right there.
No.
You can't be happy on that show.
No, but that didn't do it. But I don't know. I think it's because he wouldn't stay in the house. Because, Rick would always say, Coral.
That was one of the most fun things I did. We went to Fear Fair one time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you sat on the roof eating pudding.
No, we went to Fear Fair one time.
Okay.
Me and my son and a friend, and they had a little passage with zombies chasing us. And I literally stopped just for this reason. I stopped in the middle of the zombies and I yelled, Carl! Just to get a laugh out of the zombies, make them break character.
Did they laugh?
Yes, they did.
That's great.
Because they hadn't heard that before.
Did Coral come and help you?
No, he was too busy trying to find his hat and put his eye patch on. And
yeah.
He's about worthless.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them that died. There is a new series on Disney Plus right now. If you are into the whole Marvel universe, it is. I don't know what it's called. I just watched the first episode this morning, and of course, I can't find it. Nick Fury is the center of the characters, or is the main character. I can't think of the name of it. I'm going to look it up real quick.
Is it Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
That was the comic.
The name of the show is called Secret Invasion. And it is on Disney Plus. And it is it's pretty good so far. There's only 3 episodes out right now. They're coming out every Wednesday. So I think another one will be out tomorrow. It is it's really good. It's got Nick Fury. That's really all we know so far. Plus, it's got something to do with the Skrulls. If you remember, those were the ones that did the shape shifting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like a bazillion of them on Earth now.
I wondered since you said secret, I was wondering if they were going to try to do something with Secret Wars.
Pretty much.
That storyline from the comics.
It's a six episode series. One of the good things is that I'm sorry, it's not just Nick Fury. Don Cheadle, his character's there, and
War Machine.
Emilia Clarke is in it.
Really? Does she have a dragon?
She is actually a Skrull.
So she can shift into any shape.
Yeah, but how smart was this Skrull to shift into her? Yeah, I don't think that the Skrull knows that he is changed into Daenerys Targaryen and that he can probably summon dragons.
Right. He hasn't figured that out yet.
No, I have a rogue hair sneaking into my mouth from my mustache. That's weird.
I want to tell you something I almost did. I didn't do it. I only did it halfway.
Already scared. Just the tip?
Just the tip.
Okay.
So while I was in New York, I never buy bourbon or whatever whiskey. That's your thing.
Yes.
But we were in a liquor store looking for something, and I saw the blackened uh, whiskey bourbon, and I said, you know what? That's Metallica. So I'm going to purchase some. So I did. Small little bottle. Brought it home, and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to film myself putting ice in a glass and taking a shot and putting it in, and then just smothering that in Coke and send it to you. But I didn't. I just made the drink and drank it.
Okay, because I could find the button here to kick you off of here real quick.
I just
So, what were
wanted
your
to,
thoughts? What were your thoughts?
it was really smooth. That was some smooth bourbon drinking whiskey stuff.
It was. You did very well.
It, it didn't hurt me. It didn't burn. Uh, it was all right.
Good. Because I was going to tell you, if you didn't like it, just bring me the bottle.
No, I'm going to keep it. I probably won't even drink the rest of it. I'll just keep
Okay.
it
That's fine.
and let it sit.
I'd trade you for Kool-Aid or something.
Thanks.
I'm just
But yeah,
trying to
I just wanted to make you mad, but I didn't do it. So
I'm glad.
I-
But you know what? I've grown enough to just say, just drink it how you want to drink it, unless you pour Coke in it. How was your vacation? I know you got to spend some time with Kathy again for Music and More Records.
yeah, we kidnapped her. We brought her up to Alexandria Bay with us.
Oh, A Bay.
Yep, way up there near the border.
Yeah,
We put her on a boat.
the border with Canada.
Right. We took her on a tour of the Thousand Islands.
Was it a
Which
3-hour tour?
it was long. It was long, and she kind of about an hour in. She's like, "How long is this ride?" It's a long one. We did the whole tour there.
I would have told her that it lasted until it was over.
Right. We went by the Coast Guard station that
Yep.
I sometimes send you pictures of.
Yep, buddy of mine was stationed at A Bay.
We stopped at the castle, Bolt Castle. Didn't do much at Bolt Castle because we had the grandchildren and they weren't quite into the castle. They didn't really care about that. They just wanted to run around on the grass and have ice cream and things like that.
Natalie says that they make good dressing there.
In the Thousand Islands.
Yeah. I
That's
think
right.
that was her attempt at humor.
I'm not sure which island in the Thousand Islands created the dressing, but
Oh, it's the 1000th one.
well, there's like 1,800.
Right, but only the 1000th one is the one that makes the dressing, because if it was any other one, it would be like the 800th. It would be like 800th island dressing. But no, it's 1000 Island.
Yeah, and then where do you start counting? That's how they keep it a secret.
Well, what made the people of the 1000th island decide to make dressing?
I'm sure it was some happy accident.
Yeah, it was probably someone who was making, like taking mayonnaise and then deciding to put paprika in it and then throwing in some other stuff, ketchup.
Yo, stop.
You don't like yum yum sauce?
You know I hate ketchup. Everyone knows.
I know. Everybody knows that. So that's what they did. That's how they made Thousand Island. And then they shipped it to McDonald's, got a deal. They started putting it on their Big Macs, and the rest is history. Now you know.
So we did that for about a day and a half. Then we drove down to Lake George.
Yes.
And spent about 4 days there. So we had Kathy about a total of 3 or 4 days, something like that.
Wow. I mean, that's a true kidnapping.
Well, yeah. Well, she left, and we were so persuasive, she came back.
So she left her kidnappers.
Yep.
And then came back to them.
It's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, it is.
If you didn't know.
I mean, that's impressive. Go ahead and GTS it. Google it. Stockholm Syndrome. I'm impressed.
Yeah, so
she even thanked you guys on the Book of Face.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a good job in the brainwashing.
Apparently. You were around the lakes. Waterboarding would have been awesome.
Oh, wow.
This episode's going to get banned.
We're not telling anyone to do that.
No, we're just telling them what you did not do.
So yeah, we got to spend a lot of time with the kids, the grandkids a lot. So there was a lot of that.
That's good.
People got to go out and paddleboard and get on boats and do things without their children because we would watch them.
Sure.
And
that was nice of you.
It was nice of me.
And when did you get back to town? Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago?
We got back Sunday night.
Sunday, and today is Tuesday. So, okay, not bad.
Yes, and I should have really took a day off to straighten the house up and mow and all that stuff, but I did not. I went right back into work, and yeah.
I want to thank Natalie for putting the disclaimer in the chat. This podcast does not condone waterboarding, brainwashing, or kidnapping. We never said anything about brainwashing.
I did. I said we brainwashed her.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, crap. And for the record, it's not waterboarding if you use diesel.
What is it then?
Diesel boarding?
Oh.
No. I'm not sure. Well, I'm glad you made it back because you've made it back just in time for what everybody's waiting for, the county fair.
Right. We're right in the midst of it.
Yes.
There are things being judged out there right now.
Are there now?
Yeah, farm animals, people, babies,
goats,
dogs,
your donkey.
They're being judged harshly.
Pig.
Probably unfairly.
Absolutely. I'm going out there tomorrow by choice.
Oh, not some sort of obligation.
Sort of an obligation, but yeah, sort of an obligation, but I chose to obligate myself. I'll be there for 2 hours. 2 hours ain't bad.
That's not bad.
No, but I refuse to go any other time.
If they bring you fair food, it's worth it.
Well, I do know someone that is working in one of the booths, one of the food booths.
Okay.
So I've already told her that I'm going to come see her tomorrow night. You know her as well. But she said good, because I need good fair food.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to. Natalie just said, what's your favorite fair food? Whatever I get when I get home.
You know what we get every year at the Festival of Persimmons?
Persimmon pudding.
That. I get persimmon ice cream.
Well,
but
yeah.
the wife and I every single year get Italian sausages with the green pepper and the
onions.
We bring them home and slather them in spaghetti sauce and eat them every year.
Okay.
We try to get a tiger ear or an elephant ear if we can.
Yes.
Or as my wife calls it, fried dough.
Blasphemy.
She has to break it down to the essentials. It is fried dough.
It's not fried dough. I don't understand why where we live, the mecca of tenderloins.
Yep.
That people have decided that you need to have a tenderloin that's as big as a freaking hula hoop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's enormous.
Why?
I don't understand it. It's like that's the point, to get it bigger and bigger and bigger, and then put it on that little tiny bun.
Right.
And dress it. Don't forget that part. They dress it.
But their hamburger bun is the same size as it is.
Right. It doesn't grow.
No. But the damn tenderloins do.
Like, what if someone made a bun that actually fit the tenderloin? Holy heck.
I don't know.
I mean, it would be like this. And if you can't see me, I'm holding my arms out very wide.
Yeah. What if they made a slice of cheese? Because I like cheese on mine. A slice of cheese large enough to go on this tenderloin. Who has a loin that damn big?
You could feed your family.
for 2 days.
Yes, you could feed them. And yeah, so I don't know. I'd like to know the origins of the tenderloin and how it grew.
I just got an idea.
What?
Take your fried dough with sugar on it,
Ooh.
slap a tenderloin on it,
Yeah.
and then slap another ear of elephant
Yeah.
on it. Boom, there's your bun.
You know, and it would be kind of sweet.
Right. But
That would
yet
be all right.
savory in the middle.
That might be all right.
I'm going to try it tomorrow. And Natalie said,
That
come on,
meal,
guys, bigger is better. No,
that meal will cost you $20.
that's just for the tenderloin.
Right.
I don't understand it. It's one thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know where this episode is going. We've talked about so much. We're almost 30 minutes into this, and we've not discussed anything musical.
I love how we pick things to talk about and then never talk about them.
Yeah. It's being coined the elephant loin
Oh, nice.
or the tender
Oh, wow.
ear. I
You
think
and I just got a text.
yeah, we did. What'd we get? Uh-oh. Just announced something
Well,
coming local.
I'm pulling it up
Oh.
now. Bastards. It's a
Did you see
Facebook
it?
link. No, I can't look at it.
Just announced. This is somewhat in our region at Brown County Music Center. November 2nd. Tickets on sale this Friday, July 14th. Original Kiss. Lead guitarist and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee Ace Frehley.
Yes, my namesake.
Will be live at the Brown County Music Center on Thursday, November the 2nd.
Man, Ace puts on a great show. Frehley.
I think they both do. You're welcome. Wow. We might have to look into that. Speaking of tours, I got an email today that Cheap Trick has October dates now listed. Apparently they're on tour like starting July 18th, 16th.
Right. They're opening. They've been opening for Rod Stewart for a bit.
Yeah, this is their own headlining tour.
Yeah, and then doing a headlining tour.
They are nowhere near us.
No, somewhere in Tennessee I saw, but
that's disturbing because I would love to go see them.
Well, it's interesting too because Cheap Trick always comes through Indianapolis.
Right.
Like I've seen them twice. Right. I mean, they're always with another classic rock band, Heart, or someone like that. Foreigner, I believe I saw them with them.
Mm-hmm.
Always someone like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But and this is lengthy. They got a ton of dates.
Yeah, they do. It's through October. They just added October ones.
And those guys still sound amazing.
Exactly. So I would love to go.
I don't think there's any bullshit filters or tapes or nothing. I think they're all just aging wonderfully.
No backing tracks, no nothing.
No nothing.
Speaking of backing tracks,
oh shit,
Vince Neil has recently discussed the new Motley Crue recordings.
Okay.
And the extension of Motley Crue's current stadium tour. Now, this is an article I read, and I don't quite get it, but Vince Neil was on another show on the 1st of July talking about the upcoming or the ongoing stadium tour, which is getting ready to go to I think Japan and Australia, a bunch of different places. Well, in this interview, he also mentions that Motley Crue has recorded 3 brand new Motley Crue songs. Okay,
cool.
I want you to key on those words. 3 brand new Motley Crue songs. All right. He then goes on to say one of the songs is called Dogs of War. The other song I couldn't find what he called it. However, he's not recording with the band. He's in Nashville and they're in LA. They recorded tracks in Nashville, and then he did a Zoom call with the producer for 3 days, Bob Rock, of course. And he did all the songs. They turned out really well. One of them is Fight for Your Right from the Beastie Boys.
Really?
That is not a brand new Motley Crue song.
No, that's a cover.
Right. So I don't know. But yeah, so speaking of backing tracks, he's recording again.
That's interesting because maybe when they first started out on Too Fast for Love, I could almost hear them doing something like Fight for Your Right to Party.
Oh,
Kinda.
yeah. Absolutely.
Kind.
Sort of. But
Well, that's cool. I mean, at least we're getting some material out there to kind of freshen things up a little bit.
Well, and they don't know if they're going to release a full album of new music. They're going to wait and see how those songs do. So once again, we start talking about what we've talked about already in previous episodes about bands just releasing various songs and maybe not doing, a full album. Quick shout out to Lou. Lou, thanks for joining us. So yeah.
I mean, we've touched on Fozzy has talked about this, where let's just put a song out, get it in radio rotation, and we'll just wait 6 weeks and just throw another song out or something.
Right.
But why put the effort into a whole record and that kind of thing? So
I don't know. This is the headline I'm going to read. Some smartass, that's how it starts, so not my words, used AI to have Megadeth's Dave Mustaine sing Metallica's Master of Puppets. This AI crap is getting out of hand.
People are just doing all kinds of things with it.
Yeah, the next thing we know, that stupid freaking movie Megan is going to come true. And she's going to be up and down the freaking road waterboarding people. I won't say murder, death, kill.
And how do you do that?
I don't know.
How does AI know what Dave Mustaine would sound like singing that?
I don't know. Can we get AI to do this podcast? No.
Oh, yeah, you could.
No, because they don't know. Well, I was going to say, I guess they wouldn't know what we're talking about, but we don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh, they could. And
Okay.
it would sound just like us, and it would be so eerie. What was it, a few weeks ago? I had a story. We didn't get to it, but I had a story where Paul McCartney said that he used the AI to finish up a Beatles record.
All right, that's scary.
Yeah, right. He had some stuff laying around or something, and they've got Lennon and Harrison, and him and Ringo just threw this together somehow with AI.
Wow.
I don't have it in front of me, but I had it pulled up a few weeks ago. We just didn't get to it.
So actually, supposedly, this recording is actually quite good. AI sticks to Mustaine's more youthful vocal era, and it adds a lot of snot and snarl, gross, to the classic metal song. Sure, it brings a totally different energy with Dave's nasal toned voice being a departure from the gruff grit Hetfield discharges. Gross. But nothing is particularly off putting. If anything, it sounds more raw than timeless. Yeah, and there's a button here to press to listen to it. I'm not doing it.
If you do it, the AI worm will get in your computer.
Yeah, I may actually copy this link, and I may throw it up on our. I'll Facebook it.
Yeah,
that'll make people go there. And if you haven't liked it, you just go like it. Yeah. So it should be interesting. I wonder if I could do that now. I shouldn't do it right in the middle of this because I got yelled at by somebody, not me, that lives here, and not my dogs, that said that I needed to stop looking away from the front of the camera. But I can't look at the chat. Like, the chat is right here. I'm looking at the chat. I can't not look at the chat to know what's going on.
You don't have a teleprompter.
No, man, an AI teleprompter.
That's one of the things that they're arguing over in the Hollywood writers' strike. That if it's even still going on, I don't know. But was they don't want any AI generated scripts. That they want that like in writing. So think about how cheap that would be for a studio to say, AI, make me a season, because someone did it and made a season of Chicago Fire that was like 25 episodes.
What?
They did.
But it was never made, right?
No. People do things just to see if they can do them, and
Okay.
apparently it was a very plausible story arc and episodes that were individual to the show and really
Because
well
that just
done.
scares the crap out of me. Unless I could AI myself at work. AI doesn't need to get the paycheck, so I'd still get the paycheck. And they would just, oh man, he got so much done. It was AI. Not telling you though.
Right. Well, do you need to be a hologram?
Oh
Would
yeah,
you? That would be cool.
yeah. I don't know.
So,
That's a good
so yeah.
question.
I mean, the AI stuff is we're just it's going to. I don't think it's a good thing. Let's just say that, because
I
people
don't
are
either.
having fun with it. We're having fun with it. Like we're telling AI to paint me a painting of something.
Right.
There's an Instagram account I follow where it's an '80s thing, and this girl has AI all of a sudden just create a 1982 high school yearbook, and it's eerie how accurate the pictures are that this AI, and it comes up with names for people.
What are these websites? What are these apps? What are they? I mean, you just type in AI app,
No, you can download it on your phone.
shut the front door. That's an app.
Right, you can do it on your phone, and it's a subscription service, but it's like $60 a year.
Damn.
So if you want to pay one of the chat bots $60 a year, there's a lot you can do just from your phone.
What's
I,
I want to have to look up like good AI app
right,
because I know nothing about it. I want to experiment.
and don't even go into what other weirdos are doing with the deep fakes and the fake nudes and all that
Right.
stuff
No,
that AI
exactly.
is generating.
But see, that stuff's been around since Photoshop came out
But it's
20
better
years
now.
ago.
It's better now to where you can't even. I mean, there's people that are disputing these things in court.
I just typed in AI into the store of the fruit and holy crap. And then I just got a text. Somebody just said, "Don't forget AI is on your Snapchat." What?
Yes. Yep. You can name it. I named mine.
What are you talking about? Where is
It
this?
they just added it. Snapchat did a month ago.
Where is it?
It's a little purple head. You
Where?
may not you may not have done it yet.
Do I have to upload it?
No, it just pops in there.
Or
It's
maybe I
already
need to update it.
yeah. You would need to update your app probably.
Jesus, whoever's texting me or whoever's listening just texted me because they're listening to the podcast and they're texting me the answers. It's in your chat. It is not. Wait, what chat? Oh. Nope, don't have
Yes.
a purple head.
Yep. In your Snapchat chat thingy.
What?
Yep.
Oh wait, she just sent me a my AI. What? My mind is customize your Bitmoji. Change the name of my AI so I could call it like
Yes. Anything you want.
what? I'm gonna have fun with this. Next episode next week is gonna be all about AI. It's actually not. Next week something different. The week after, AI.
I
Weekly
don't know
Pour
what
podcast AI.
I have zero interest in doing anything with it on Snapchat, so I don't know what it does or what you can do. But
I'm gonna find out.
but it's there.
What the deuce? Okay, this is just weird. My mind's blown.
I mean,
I'm done.
I just think there's not. I mean, there's things that people are doing that are fun, but I just think there's so much room for nefarious deeds to happen with
Yeah.
AI that it's scary, and you, the common person, can't stop it, and you don't know what's happening.
I may be one of those people that wants to do bad things.
There's a lot of things you can do. I can't even imagine what you could do.
Not illegal, just bad. I mean,
Immoral.
never mind. No, I'm not going to do anything immoral. I'm
You
going to do
said
everything.
bad.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Good, bad things.
Okay.
Good, bad. I don't know. You were telling me something about Ozzy.
Yeah. So this came out yesterday. Ozzy announced that he is pulling out of the Power Trip Festival.
Right.
Not a shocker. We shouldn't be shocked.
Exactly.
There were questions about could Ozzy even pull off a show at all, and what would it be like? Would he sit in a chair? Would he be able to stand? Would he be lip syncing? All these things, right? Because of his
Right.
physical health, which is not good.
Right.
So he has announced that he is not going to do it. I think he still has plans to do something down the road, but just not this. So speculation immediately began about who would replace Ozzy because he was on the Saturday night event with ACDC. So you would have had ACDC and Ozzy, which would have been amazing. So today they've announced who is replacing Ozzy, and it is Judas Priest.
Really?
Yes, Judas Priest. So Saturday night, if you go to this, you'll get ACDC and Judas Priest, which
I would pay.
Pretty good Saturday night.
Yeah. You know who I'm surprised it's not?
Who's that?
Aerosmith.
That's what I was saying. When this was up in the air, there was a lot of speculation going on about who it could be and who could fill this slot. Well, Aerosmith had a huge gap, just enough time right before they kick off the September dates.
Exactly.
I believe is what it was. But it would have fit right in that slot. And so then you would have had, AC/DC and Aerosmith. Plus, they're getting ready to kick off this farewell tour. It'd been pretty cool.
Right.
But I think Priest fits right into what they're wanting. Which is a bit more of a metal sound.
Well, and not just that, I'm actually surprised that Dolly wasn't thrown in there.
She can make a cameo
via AI.
Via AI or hologram.
A hologram. That's pretty good. That's going to be a good lineup no matter what.
Yeah, and I mean Priest is Priest. They're going to be awesome. So they'll fly in, do that date, and do whatever date they're doing after that. But the big questions were AC/DC and Ozzy. Not just whether Ozzy can do it, but we haven't heard AC/DC in forever, and we haven't heard Brian Johnson other than the record that they just put out.
Right, exactly.
So we don't know anything about how that's going to sound. I mean, I have no doubt it'll be good. But those were the big attractions, if you think about it. Yeah, I mean, because they haven't toured in forever.
Yeah.
And Ozzy hasn't either. So you want to hear that stuff. I mean, Maiden tours all the time. They're in this. Priest tours quite a bit. But I think if you got the cash and you want to go out to California, to the middle of the desert or wherever this is, it'd be a good 3 days.
I'm actually saving my money for January 16th through the 20th.
Okay.
And I'm going to Key West for the Rock Island Fest 2024.
I've heard they've had this before.
Yes.
This is an annual event, isn't it?
This is hosted by Eddie Trunk.
Yep.
Starting on Wednesday, January 17th, Night Ranger, Mr. Big, Winger, and Wigwam. That's fun to say, Wigwam. Thursday, Enough's Enough, LA Guns, Don Felder, and Tom Kiefer.
Don Felder, the oddball in that group, right?
Right.
He's great, but that's a weird fit.
Friday is an acoustic show by Trickster,
Okay.
Jefferson Starship, Lou Gramm, and Dee Snider. Oh, wait. The headliner is Bret Michaels.
Isn't that interesting that Bret Michaels does a lot of this stuff by himself?
Yes.
We've talked about
truthfully, I would really, 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 really like to know why.
this. It's easier. There's no drama. There's no.
You don't have to share the money.
You don't have to share the money. You don't have to fight with anything. Being in a band is hard because you got 5 egos or 4 egos to put up with. It's hard.
But again, we'll go back to the stadium tour. What did everybody say about Poison? They were the best band on the bill.
Yep.
But yet here he is still doing his solo thing. The final night, Saturday, Bowling for Soup, Lit,
Really?
Cherry, and the headliner for Saturday night is Stone Temple Pilots. So I'll be coming back Friday night or Saturday morning. But I mean, that's a pretty big lineup between Mr. Big and Winger and Tom Kiefer and LA Guns and Enough's Enough and Bret Michaels and Dee Snider and Trickster and yeah. The others, whatever.
Lou Gramm, have you heard Lou Gramm recently?
When Metallica came out with their album with Lou Gramm, I'll never listen to Lou Gramm ever.
That was Lou Reed, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yeah. No, I've not. I haven't listened to him lately. Lou Gramm.
He's like 73 or something like that now. He's had some medical issues. I believe a stroke that was really, really bad. And Foreigner songs his talent has made them so difficult anyway, but he's not bad.
Okay.
He's not bad for his age and that style of music and all his problems. He's not bad. I mean, it would be worth going somewhere to see him play a 45-minute set and sing the hits.
Yeah, it probably would. I would stick around for him. But I mean, he's on a night that I want to be there anyway, so that would be fine. No, if it was Lou Reed, there's no way in the world that I'd ever stick around for that.
I didn't know what that pairing was about in the first place.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into that because there's a lot of other ones I can throw out there that I think were ridiculous. And I'm not going to mention anything about Miley Cyrus and Metallica. Or Lady Gaga and Metallica.
Why are Metallica just that accessible?
I don't know.
They've lost their edge, haven't they?
I don't think so. I think they're just, is it a subtle way of trying to sneak in and into a different genre? I mean, look at what were they doing? Was it called Crossroads? Is that the country thing that was going on, like Taylor Swift and Def Leppard?
The CMT show, I believe.
Yeah.
They do. It's not just them. It's weekly. They do it weekly with somebody.
So why not Taylor Swift and Metallica? I would pay.
That would be just too much for you.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be in an overload.
Oh my gosh.
Overload.
Absolutely. I'd have to send my AI.
So, but yeah, that festival you just mentioned, Rock Island Fest, yeah, that looks like a good time, and it's in Key West. And when is it? January?
January, whatever I just said, 16th through the 20th, I think.
Man, that's a great time of year to be not in Indiana.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. It's a good time to start. I don't even know. I guess the tickets are probably already on sale, but you know what? Who cares? If you're there, you can hear it, you can listen to it. That's all that matters.
I'm looking through and
Well, somebody said something in the chat. In the chat. Natalie said, "You guys are frozen." You know what? No, we're not.
no, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm quite warm. It's a balmy 72 here in the studio, and I actually have it going on right now, and it's not frozen.
So Natalie's frozen.
Yeah, it's her.
Okay.
It's totally her. I just threw up there. I just said we're not. It's
So
her.
we're talking about live shows. I am getting ready to start finally getting into my concert swing. 21st, I got Foreigner.
Yeah.
Week after that, we're going to see Winger and all that in Terre Haute.
Yep.
Probably not Emelianenko.
Yeah, I know. That's really disappointing too.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
We will be the guys wearing the Weekly Pour t-shirts. So if you see us, leave us alone. What?
And then the 19th of August, I have Nickelback.
That's cute.
So, what's cute?
Nickelback.
Why is that cute?
Are you going to go see My Little Pony too?
I like
I'm
Nickelback.
joking. I'm joking.
I like Nickelback.
Yeah, I do too.
And the new record is not bad.
I mean, I liked Milli Vanilli. What? It's not the same.
Same thing at all.
No, I like Nickelback. Godsmack. I'd like to see them again.
That was the one show I could get the wife to go to. This is what happened. I want her to go to a show with me. I'd like her to go to every show with me. But
right.
You know, there's reasons. There's always reasons, right?
Absolutely.
So
circumstances.
Yeah, whatever it is. So I said, "Hey, Nickelback's coming. Would you go?" And she said, "Maybe." And you know what I did right then?
Bought the tickets.
Bought ticket.
Yep.
Maybe is good enough.
Do you ever just look at her? Actually, the day that you're going, like when you're driving to the show, you should pull up your phone and be like, "Oh, that's funny." And she'll say, "What?" And you'll just be like, "Look at this photograph."
I've never done that.
And just see if she catches on.
She would.
Where is Kathy tonight?
I don't know.
I'm severely disappointed that she's not here tonight.
I've not heard from her today. Matter of fact, I texted her last night and didn't hear from her. I don't know if she bought it. That's what I wanted to know. Some guy came up and dropped off a record collection for her to look at that she actually was really excited about.
Really?
Yeah, because it was someone's uncle, and I think they passed, and they were cleaning out uncle's stuff, and he was a big record fan and had a lot of records. But a huge chunk of them were exactly what she wants, which is metal, hard rock, really, really good stuff. And I guess it was in pristine condition.
Oh.
Like mint or near mint. She hadn't got through the whole bins, several bins, and she hadn't got through all of them. I wanted to know if they were worth anything, or if she ended up buying it, because that's hard, a hard find.
Exactly.
Records coming from someone's basement.
So well, I hope she does, and I hope she throws up a like some photos of some of that stuff.
Yeah,
she may have already, but I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, so I sent a message. She didn't reply. I haven't heard from her. So
she is ear down into those records.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Or face down. Whichever it is. I don't know. Natalie smarted off again. She says that she feels like that's reason for concern. Call her stat. And we fall.
I think my wife has actually heard from her. I haven't. So
Yeah. Maybe she's just mad at you for the whole kidnapping thing.
she probably realized what actually happened.
Yeah. She finally sobered up. And she's like, no, Music and More Records. I've got to run that. I mean, that's the equivalent, really, of me going in and kidnapping Jason from Bad Company Barbecue and being like, hey, we're going to the lake. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, I mean, it makes me laugh. Right?